Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at the agreement in principle as club moving forward to sign Arsenal player with progress on deal, and then we're going to look at Arsenal have contacted ex-Chelsea boss Antonio Conte to replace Mikel Arteta. So the first transfer headline states that agreement in principle as club moving forward to sign Arsenal player with progress on deal. So the reports are stating that for the past few days, Arsenal's Mohamed Elneny has been linked to the move to Turkey, where the transfer window closes later today. On Tuesday, it was covered claims made by Fanatic that explained Galatasaray and Besiktas have shown interest in the midfielder, but gave up signing him due to his high demands. The 29-year-old demanded €1.7 million in wages annually from the Black Eagles, while he asked for a 4-year deal worth €2.5 million per season from Faith Tarim's side. After giving up on the Gunners player due to the high cost of the operation, Galatasaray re-established contact yesterday as per Takvim. It's claimed that there is an agreement in principle between the Super League side and the Egypt international, as the latter has accepted Galatasaray's offer of €2.5 million per year plus bonuses. Galatasaray will have to find an agreement with the North London club for the transfer to go through. Takvim says Mikel Arteta's side want €4 million to cut ties with Mohamed Elneny, and the negotiations between the two clubs continue. Although Galatasaray have made progress with the signing after finding an agreement with Mohamed Elneny, time is running out for all parties involved in the deal to seal the transfer. The 29-year-old had made 41 appearances in all competitions for the Gunners last season, and even went on to win the Goal of the Season award following a fantastic strike against Dundalk in the Europa League. He isn't the star midfielder Arsenal fans wish for, but he is a very useful squad player who is likened by Mikel Arteta, especially after the two played together during the Spaniards' playing days at the clubs. It was reported earlier that the two clubs did express an interest in Mohamed Elneny, with Galatasaray making that agreement in principle, and all they need to do now is currently look at an agreement with the North London club Arsenal over a deal on how much the deal will be worth. Is it the €4 million that Arsenal are asking for, as he is worth between £3.4 to £6 million according to the CIES Football Observatory. So he is someone that could be sold later on today, as Galatasaray and Arsenal negotiate over a transfer fee for Mohamed Elneny. So it looks like agreement in principle as club moving forward to sign Arsenal player with progress on deal, and it could be the end of an era for Mohamed Elneny at this football club. He is a player that is most likened by all the Arsenal fans for what he does on the ball, what he does for the team. His hard work, his ethic, his work rate is something that we all admire as Arsenal fans, but by far the best he can get at Arsenal is being a squad player, because he doesn't have the technical ability, but I always wish the best for Elneny. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of news, which states that Arsenal have contacted ex-Chelsea boss Antonio Conte to replace Mikel Arteta. So the reports are stating that Arsenal have contacted ex-Chelsea boss Antonio Conte to replace Mikel Arteta after the Spaniard has experienced a torrid start to the new Premier League campaign. Arsenal have reportedly contacted former Chelsea boss Antonio Conte, as Mikel Arteta's days look to be outnumbered at the Emirates Stadium. The Gunners have suffered a poor start to the 2021-2022 season, and Mikel Arteta's side currently sit rock bottom after failing to pick up a point in their opening 3 games. Arteta has fallen under heavy criticism, as his side is yet to find the back of the net this season, despite spending heavily over the summer. According to Italian journalist Tancredi Palmieri, Arsenal have contacted Conte to replace Arteta, as the Spaniard has unimpressed the Arsenal executives this season. Antonio Conte is currently out of a job after he left Inter Milan over the summer. The Italian delivered the first Scudetto to the San Siro in over a decade, as Inter finally stopped the dominance of Juventus. However, he clashed with the board over budgets for next season, so he decided to walk, and Inter replaced him with the highly rated Simone Inzaghi. Mikel Arteta, meanwhile, is coming up to his 2-year anniversary in the hot seat at Arsenal. He did deliver the FA Cup during the 1920 season, but last season's campaign was Arsenal's worst in 25 years. However, Palmieri also stated that Antonio Conte is not interested in the Arsenal role and he wants a side with Champions League football. But it's not the first time Antonio Conte's name has popped up with a club in crisis. Before Leeds United secured Marcelo Bielsa, Conte had been the first choice of Leeds' chairman Andrea Diciani. So it looks like Arsenal have contacted ex-Chelsea boss Antonio Conte to replace Mikel Arteta. So, when it comes to Mikel Arteta, the problem is he has struggled in his next season at the football club because he's had another worse start to the club. We're sitting at 20th position, we have not even scored a single goal in the Premier League, and we have conceded 9, sitting with 0 points at the end before the international break. And with this said, we got Tottenham on the other hand, who signed a new manager and are sitting at the top of the league while we're at the bottom of the league, which is just rubbing more salt in the wound that we already have as Arsenal fans. So the Antonio Conte to Mikel Arteta replacement is something that will be interesting to look at. I think there is an opportunity for Antonio Conte to replace Mikel Arteta because this is something that he has previously said as well, that he doesn't want to join a club that's not in Champions League football. And when it comes to Chelsea, they weren't in a club that was in Champions League football. Same could be said about Inter Milan, same could be said about Juventus. Juventus was 7th when he took over. Chelsea was 10th when he took over. Inter Milan weren't even fighting for the European spots when Conte took over. That's what his model is. He can come to a squad, improve them massively, bring in players that he wants, and then make them a title-winning team. And that is something that definitely he can do with also just after 3 games. There is still 35 games remaining of the season, and if Antonio Conte comes in, sees what he can do with the current players, he likes to play that back 3 formation, make a huge impact on the team morale, the confidence and the urgency of the players and the motivation to strive for this football club, Antonio Conte could be the new Arsenal manager. So we'll have to wait and see how Arsenal performs at the end of this season. If you want to see more daily videos from Arsenal News TV, make sure you click the subscribe button, hit the like button so I know if you enjoyed the video, and share the video to your Arsenal friends and family. Click one of the videos on the screen and I'll see you there.